All right, class.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, so using yesterday's notes that you took on page 3 and 2. Remember we had the calculator and you did notes on how to do this? So step by step. So this is what we did yesterday. So we know that all factors have to be equal to what?
0.
Okay, so now I want you to list the factors of this given your notes you wrote down yesterday for this.
Doc.
The notes that you did yesterday on this. Notes that you did yesterday on this.
Sir, no one did notes. You gotta go through it.
No, I'm not going through it. I even made a freaking video of this. You better have done some notes.
What's up, girl? Bacho? I'm literally just talking to people and I'm leaving.
We just
Somewhere?
go find her.
I'm gonna find her.
Who's the enemy of the week now?
What do you, there's multiple, it's not just one.
You
Is
write
there ever just one?
No. Is this supposed to look like 3 lines going up and down?
Okay, you got it this way. So that's all we do.
I think it's supposed to be all one, and then like put the second
So,
one.
right now, everybody is solving this problem in the calculator, not staring at your phone. Everyone right now is solving this one.
And then do I put in the second factor x minus 1 or no?
No,
No? Okay.
no, this one's a factor one.
So is this okay?
So you have to tell me what the factors are going to be.
Hold up. How do I clear this?
Plug it in.
How do I stop this? Okay, but that's right? That's how it's supposed to look when I plug it in. And then
Okay, you should be just looking at your notes on this, right? So you can use your paper, write down, I'll give you a hint. There's 3 factors on this one.
set them 0.
So you have these notes.
I'm gonna leave. Now I'm leaving. Okay, sorry.
Okay, this is why I had you guys write down these notes yesterday.
We had to do the X minus one.
No.
There.
Nope. What do you need?
What do you know?
What are your answers?
Oh, so I'm asking, is that good? Like, we're not.
What are your answers? You tell me. You should have 3 answers written down somewhere.
I gotta do it 3 times? Why?
What's up? Did you do tell me?
Oh, okay.
You know what? I think it's
Click Smith. Oh,
I know what to do now. That's great.
Okay? Nope, that one's not it.
Right.
You write the answers right here?
Just go ahead. You have 3 answers. Just write down your 3 answers.
I have a question. Are these our 3 answers right here?
Okay, but what are your 3 answers going to be though? Remember, factors are not the same.
Oh yeah, then I gotta. Okay.
So maybe you should write that down.
Pacho, Jackie wants to move.
What are the answers though? If it's
4,
a
1, and 5.
no,
No. Wait. Yes.
they're factors.
4
They're factors.
4 negative. Oh, x minus.
They're factors. Go ahead. Yeah.
So x equals 4, x equals negative 1, x equals
It's like
negative 5.
fancy.
Nope. This is why I asked you guys to write this stuff down yesterday. Hmm?
So is it this right here? Is this the one?
Yes.
Okay. That. Okay. Now I get it.
No.
Can you tell me
Nope.
what you're writing?
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Pacho.
All right. So everyone keeps asking me, and they're writing down wrong things.
Did you set the things to 0?
Yeah.
So when you get a factor, you gotta figure out, like, when you're gonna solve it, you gotta set it to like 0 to get 0. So you're gonna. add
Okay.
4
So I'm starting at the beginning.
Plus 4.
When you pick up that calculator, what do you do?
X minus 1.
Doc B.
Doc B. Clear the calculator.
Because you're saying them to 0.
Now, all factors are equal to class. All factors are equal to
0.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to go to my graph. I'm entering this into my graph. What's up, Mr. Flores?
I got a computer thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't look it. So the mouse moves, right?
Yeah.
But when she tries to get on this, oh, bruh, now it's working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, that's it. It needed to be by Pacho.
Yes. So, I entered it in my graph. I know y'all writing down notes for this, right? Because I'm trying to teach you how to cheat, and you done gone and messed up and not get it right. Now, all factors are equal to
0.
So on my graph, I look to see where it's equal to
0.
So here are my 3 zeros right there where it's crossing the x-axis. Maybe this is something you should write down for this so I don't have to make a big deal that I'm trying to teach you how to cheat on this. It's there. All right. Menu. Analyze graph. And I'm looking for the 0. Now, there's my dotted line. I move to the left of where it's crossing the x-axis. Hit enter. Move my dotted line to the right. Hit enter. And that says x equals 5. I'm going to write that down. This is the part you actually have to know. X equals 5. All factors are equal to
0.
So to make this equal to 0, I have to
Minus 5.
minus 5 to both sides. So now it's x minus 5 equals 0. So my factor is x minus 5. I'm going to do it again. And I know y'all are going to write it down in your notes on how to use your calculator. Menu 6.1. So, I wrote down my x's. Minus 1 to both sides. This one right here. I need to add 4 to both sides. There's my 3 factors just using the calculator. All right, now, because I know you guys are writing this stuff down, so when I give you this again tomorrow, you will be able to do it by yourself just using your notes. Now, do you guys remember this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear some cringing, but guess what? This is just as easy, if not easier. Now, so in algebra, especially algebra 3 and algebra 4, you're solving for x. So the happy place that you guys should get is every time you see an equal sign. Whenever you see an equal sign, on these ones right here where you're just solving for a number, so let's plug these into the calculators anyway. But these ones right here, when you're solving for something, your calculator will do it for you. Equal sign is going to be super happy for you because you're going to use your calculator and it's going to give you your answers. Watch this. I'm going to take this right here. I have this one here, and I have this one here. So I have two different things that are supposed to be equal. And I'm going to use the calculator to do it. So, once I grab my calculator, what I'm going to do? Doc B, clear it out, start a new one, right? Go to my graph, start with my first function. Now, I'm going to put what is on the left side first. It's a fraction. How do I put a fraction in this calculator? Do you remember? Control divide. Very good. So if you didn't remember that, write that down. Fraction is control divide. Control divide, it sets up my fraction. 6 over x plus 3. I'm going to hit enter. That's going to give me my first function. How do I tell my calculator I want a second function? Tab. To enter another function, hit tab. If you did not recall that, write that down. Tab. Look, it says F2. And if you're trying to find the buttons on the calculator, there is a big layout on page 3 in your notebook already. So, right here, control divide again. 4 over x plus 2. Enter. These calculators are super smart. I want to know when they are equal. So that means when the blue line crosses the red line. I could kind of see it on my calculator, can't I? It looks like it's there, right? But I want the calculator to tell me how I do it. So as you guys are writing notes, okay, for my equals, right? My problems that are equal, I'm going to use this. So, menu, analyze graph, and it's going to be intersection. So when they are equal, when they're crossing, I'm looking for the intersection. So, now, sometimes you don't know where it's going to happen. Okay, you can't really see. I know it's happening somewhere right about here. Sometimes you can't really tell where it does, so you can make it wider. So you can start over here and go further that way. So lower bound means the left of where you think it's happening. Hit enter. Upper bound means it's the right of where it's happening. And as I trace that over, if you notice, I get a black dot right there, right? Okay. I hit enter. And that black dot, I'm finding all values of x, right? So I'm solving for x here. So what number am I looking for? Not 2. 0. Because they are in alphabetical order. X, then Y. I'm looking for the x, right? So if I'm finding x right here, I'm looking for the variable. That's the piece I'm looking for, right? That's the variable I'm looking for. I could have an s or a t there, but every time I'm actually doing this, I'm looking for the x value for this. So I'm looking for what x is equal to, and that's going to be 0. So right here, I just write x equals 0. It is that easy. Now, with your notes that you just did, you're doing this one right here. Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
are we like?
It helps you because, like, if you push the pi button, it's not just pi.
Yeah.
It's a lot of other things that you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
So it's to help you find all those other things that you don't really know about. So it's like giving you a brand new phone. Okay.
This labeling means nothing then.
Like this, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like why do we have to want to?
Okay, so what did we do with this one right here? What do we do there?
Clicked.
Okay, that's my click, right? That's the select. What do you think this thing right here for number 1 is?
The arrow.
Oh, it's like a cursor or something.
That's the mouse, right? That's the mouse pad.
So, did you want us to fill it out, label it, or?
We're going to do it as we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So certain things. So when I say home, or you go right here, right? Okay. So dock. So this is where I go to. Okay, clear it. And what else did I do for that? You remember first semester? Change the settings.
Oh.
Yes, you can do that.
Hmm. All right, everyone's solving for this one right here. I'm hoping they got it. Anyone still working? Yes?
Yes.
Did you solve for it already?
You're not gonna sign them.
Which one would you suggest? Trig or pre-calc?
What do you plan on doing with your life?
Accounting.
Hmm?
Accounting.
You'll eventually need business calculus. So,
Pre-calc.
Yeah, I guess. The trig is good, especially if you have to take calculus, because when you go to college, it's not going to be. They usually don't have you take just trig by itself. So, and you have to. There's a lot of things you have to understand. If you understand the trig, then calculus is so much easier.
Are you in trig?
Hmm?
Are you in trig? Which one do you?
No, I'm not. This year, I'm not. I was supposed to be teaching 4 classes of trig, but they gave me you guys.
Okay.
Not to be mean on it, but yeah.
So you're not doing it.
Have we been your worst class before?
Huh?
Are we your worst class?
Oh, of course not.
You're not doing it next week.
Huh?
You don't think you're doing extra?
Doing what?
Trig.
You know what? There were supposed to be, if there was 4 sections, I even got certified to do it as dual enrollment, but no one signed up for it this year.
We're all signing up for our next semester.
I know, that's what everyone said, but, they put everyone else in other classes.
Advanced.
I'm having a hard time choosing. I don't know what
I know.
math.
We'll talk about it when I'm done with the video.
Well, you said we're gonna need it for calc anyways. So we take calc in college, so we might as well just do trig.
Yeah. So, I'll talk to you about it. All right. Now, is anyone still working on this? Okay. So, class, x equals what? Rafa, what'd you get?
Sir, I got 3.
Okay, x equals 3 should be easy, right? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys more of this later, so I'm hoping you will be able to get this right away tomorrow. On Thursday, we're starting the lessons. All right, so now that you guys have that, let's see, do we need another one? No. Okay, now that you guys have that, this one right here is going to help you out the most for the rest of your math career. So whenever you see an equal sign like this anywhere, use your graphing calculator and put it in. Left hand equals right hand. Intersection. Make it work. All right, so that being said, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button.